Hey, Mr. Jake786 is back again with another Friday the 13th game video. How's everybody doing? This is my first game back in 3 months that you'll see in the background. I haven't played since the lawsuit was announced and essentially killed the game. Player base went down dramatically, including myself. I was part of that. It really just took the wind out of my sails, guys. You know, when that lawsuit came along and halted all further DLC and other kinds of updates for the game, kind of just made me want to move on, and it was pretty depressing to see this happen to this great game. You know, despite its bugs, I had a lot of fun. This game made this channel what it is today, and you know, I owe it a lot. So here I am making another update video finally, and I just wanted to talk about the lawsuit thing that's going on and the update that recently happened with the lawsuit. Victor Miller did win the first round. Sean Cunningham's definitely going to appeal. I'm just waiting for that info. But just to clear up like misinformation that you might be seeing or clickbait crap that might be going around, I want to read this interview with Gun Media on relyonhorror.com. This was from a week ago. It was right before this new information was announced, or right around that time. And here's what they say about the lawsuit issues going on. Gun Media announced that the game will continue to receive support via ongoing patches and dedicated servers. The recent news of Black Tower Studios taking over game support from IllFonic is the latest indication that that's still happening. How long do you foresee this support going on for? And Gun Media says, we're constantly evaluating the current player experience and looking for ways to improve it. We don't want to put a pin in the calendar and say this is when we'll be done, because that isn't how we're looking at it. We're looking at where the game is, where we want it to be, and we just want to keep moving in that direction. And then they said that they're going to continue weekends with experience multipliers and stuff like that, chances for increased tape drops and all that good stuff. If given the chance, would Gun Media return to the Friday the 13th series in the future for a new game? They said, we wouldn't say no if the opportunity came by at the right time for us and made sense. And then it says, question, with IllFonic freed up to pursue additional projects, in the unlikely scenario that the legal disputes are resolved soon in your favor, is there a chance Gun Media will have Black Tower Studios complete the content that was canceled? Their answer to this question is very important. They said, unfortunately, with the way game development works, the only answer we can give for this question is no. This is just no at the time. So I don't want to give you guys false hope, but I'm kind of giving it to myself a little bit, because it's no right now. But what if it is resolved this year? There's still a lot of hype going on for the game. PS4 just got the game for free now for PS Plus members. That's, according to Wes Keltner on Twitter, he's saying that it increased the player base like crazy right now. So there's a lot of people playing, a lot of new people, and enjoying the game. And a lot of the older players, myself included, are coming back or never even stop playing. I see some of you guys in my friends list, you continue to play, and that's great. So why wouldn't they just update? I know it put a dent in the way things were going with the game, and it put a halt in a lot of things, but imagine if this is all cleared, you know, by the end of this year or something like that. I see no reason why they wouldn't continue to update or work on things for the game. Like release new clothing, new Jasons, whatever. Like all that stuff that they were planning on. I just don't get it. Like, I know there's a lot of things that need to be cleared up in court and litigation and appeals, and all these things take time. But even if it's settled and let's say next year they're free to do so, why not? Why not? I feel like people would come flocking back to the game, honestly, in droves. So that was just something interesting I wanted to read to you guys and clear up any information. Like, people are saying that, oh, the lawsuit's over, you know, using clickbait titles on YouTube and stuff. I've been seeing it all over the place. But the lawsuit's not completely over. That's only partially true. There's still a lot of appeal time and a lot of other litigation going on behind the scenes, and we're awaiting a statement as well as a formal statement from Gun Media or Ilphonic or maybe even Black Tower Studios on what their position will be in the development of further things for the game. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just excited to be back on the game, and that leads me to this. Since the game is free on PS4 and I happen to play on PS4, for those who are still listening right now, I would love some audience participation in the comments below. Please let me know advice that you would give to new counselors and advice that you would give to new Jasons, and I will take your suggestions and put them in a new video if that's something you want me to do or feel comfortable doing or think would be useful for people. I'm always trying to help. I know you guys have seen my strategy guides and stuff like that for the virtual cabin. You guys helped me out a lot with that, and also with the single player challenges. You guys really liked my guides. It seems like those are some of my most popular videos, so I would really like to see if you guys want to do a community help for new counselors, new Jasons. You want to do some kind of new FAQ video, frequently asked questions video, where we could just go over things to help new players, because they're gonna run into the toxic crap and they're gonna make mistakes like we've all done. We've all locked the wrong door. We've all not put in the right piece of equipment when we should have into a car or whatever. Like, our timing has been off at some point or another, or we've driven off without somebody who we could have picked up. All kinds of things. Or as Jason, maybe we've used the wrong abilities at the wrong time. Stuff like that. Just simple stuff. And then we can get into more advanced stuff if we want. I just want to know what you guys think, and if that would be a good idea. I think it would just be something cool for everyone to participate in, and I'll read off your names, go one by one down the list, maybe have some clips to illustrate what we're talking about, maybe just something to work on kind of in my free time and put together, and I'll give you all credit and we can go over it. We can even do multiple videos. Just let me know what you think. I think it might be a good idea, since the player base is increasing and we have a bunch of new players now and fresh meat basically. I'm feeling excited to get back into the game with it being October and all this stuff. Like, it's getting me in the mood for horror games again, not gonna lie. And playing this game and this gameplay that you're seeing in the background, it just made me realize again, like, I love this game. I am still in love with this game, regardless of if new updates come out or not. I know that it kind of gets old. It's getting stale, not having anything new coming to the game. And I still don't get it. I'm with some of you guys when you're seeing all these new toys and all this new crap coming out with Jason slapped all over it. I don't quite understand why they can't release anything, even if it doesn't have to do with Jason or any of the movies, like new costumes or new anything. I just don't get it. Why can't they just put out things? But legal issues are legal issues, and we don't have a say in it. Victor Miller won part of this lawsuit already. Let's hope we're going in the right direction towards a settlement. Let's hope we're getting to new content at some point in the future. I don't really care if it is another 3 or 6 months from now. I'd still come back to the game, guys. I would still play this game. And I'm honestly thinking about starting to play again and meeting new players and helping new people out. So let me know again any of your advice that you want to give to people in the comments. I will make a new video illustrating those pieces of advice for Jasons and new counselors. Come on, guys, let's get together. We'll make something good here, okay? So if you're new around here, thanks for showing up. Please subscribe if you haven't, and leave a like on this video if you liked it, and I'll see you on the next one.